we're going to tackle a very common mistake in search engine optimization. If you are a newer business, you're not that established and you're local, or you're more accurately in person, but you want to expand your location. So maybe you're a plumber in Dallas and you also want to rank for plumber Miami and you want to rank for plumber Los Angeles. Can you do this as a new business? But also just how do you do this in general? I see this all the time. Darren Shaw, the founder of Whitespark, came on the podcast last week. Whitespark is one of the top local SEO companies in the world. This is what Darren Shaw said about this exactly. Darren said,
you also should just give up on trying to rank like 50 miles away. Forget it. Like you're never, ever going to rank there. If you want to rank in the local results 50 miles away, you need a new location.
So effectively, creating service area pages, plumber Miami, plumber Los Angeles, all over the country is pointless. Darren literally said it.
Total waste of time. Don't do that. You're never going to rank outside of your, like in the local results in your general area.
You can rank for non-local organic keywords, how to fix a leaking pipe, best kitchen remodel ideas, is tankless water heating worth it? But again, these local keywords, you're not going to do that. But can you do that? So this is what Darren said. Darren said,
if you are like really brand new, I wouldn't even make service pages yet. That's kind of like a later stage strategy. Like just focus on your local area, build up your authority in that area, build up some reviews, populate your Google business profile as much as possible, start trying to get some links to your website, make sure your website's fully built out and fully optimized. And then, then you can start building out these other pages, but it's a bit of a later stage thing.
I see this so often. It's similar to the post I put out very recently. I said the number one thing I've noticed in SEO, number one, is most people try sprinting, not even running, full on sprinting before they can even walk, before they can even crawl or be crawled, and then wonder why SEO seems so hard. So this is a later stage strategy. Focus on owning your immediate area. There's probably your immediate area and nearby areas. So you're trying to expand your local radius by like 5 to 20 miles, not by entire states. I'm sure that if you are just starting, there is plenty of business for you in this local area. It's the same concept of trying to start too general instead of niching down. Niching down is always the best way to go. So if you're in Dallas making pages for Plano, Irving, Garland, Arlington, that makes more sense. Making pages for New York does not. Now, if you want to do this, let's say you are a growing business and you have owned your area to a good amount and you're starting to expand, you actually need multiple physical locations. Darren said, if you want to rank 50 miles away, you need a new
location. Open a whole new Google business profile in that other area of the city or other town that's nearby. You must have an actual profile in there. And then boom, you got now you got two grids. You're ranking good here, you're ranking good up there. And so you absolutely must have another location if you want to rank.
So then you have to open a second verified office. You need to get signage. You need to create, like Darren said, a Google business profile. You need to build citations for it. You need to build a location landing page for it. You need to get reviews for that location. Then you're going to start showing up in the local pack in that distant city. But this also means that your homepage is going to be a general brand. The homepage has to now serve all locations. So you can't just have the homepage for Dallas Plumber. Each location now naturally has a service area page. You can include all of your locations on the homepage, but again, the homepage cannot serve just one specific area because you serve a lot of locations far apart. So the homepage, focus on brand, describe all your services, mention the general region or regions, link clearly to each location, have a find a location hub page. A good example is Shoot. I had the founders of Shoot come on this podcast. That was episode 651 of this show. Apple crushed their ads, so they learned SEO and hit $10 million annual recurring revenue. I promise you, it is a very good episode. They were running Facebook ads, doing really well. Apple's newest update crushes their ads. They almost run out of money and they have to teach themselves better, cheaper digital marketing. They learn SEO. They rank number one for things like Photo Shoot NYC, or I think Photo Shoot Los Angeles too. So all over the country. And their homepage, they are a generalized brand. They have location-specific hubs. They have a hub page for all of their locations. Something else that you do, if let's say you go from Dallas plumber to now serving lots of different locations with lots of Google business profiles, you don't have one NAP, one name, address, phone number in your footer anymore. You have the NAP on each page for each location. And you have Google business profiles linking to those pages. You don't need a new website. And Darren Shaw literally said this. If you want to rank 50 miles away, you need a new location, a whole new Google business profile in that area, but you don't need a new website. Law firms, as an example, have multiple offices in multiple cities. You have one website,
because you don't want to build links to two websites. You got one website, and you just make location pages for all of the different locations, satellite locations. That's the way to do it.
At the end of the day, it comes down to topical authority. Topical authority, I said this on previous episodes, is extremely important already, becoming way more important. You need to establish a lot of topical authority for whatever you are trying to rank for. Oh, something else that's interesting. Darren said that
if you make any change on your Google business profile, you'll see an explosion of activity on your website. Google immediately crawls your website, the whole damn thing.
So when you update your Google business profile, Google needs to recheck your site to validate new information, look for consistency, recalculate local rankings, update entity understanding in the knowledge graph. So, okay, conclusion, topical authority, start small, expand your location slowly. Your area, most likely, if you're starting out, your area most likely is all that you need. And when you're doing well in your area, then you can expand. And expand with new Google business profiles and location pages. And again, topical authority. That's everything that I wanted to share with you on this episode of the show. Thanks again to Darren Shaw for coming on last week. This is episode 888 of The Edward Show. This is my daily digital marketing podcast, 888 days in a row doing this show. If you want my exact method of doing SEO that gets paying customers, users, and warm leads calling you up saying, hey, I saw you're a plumber in Dallas. I need you to fix my leaking pipe. If you want that, my SEO course, Compact Keywords, goes deep into this unique strategy, my unique strategy of doing search engine optimization. You can learn more at compactkeywords.com. Lots of people have been loving it. You can check out the video testimonials on the page. They are crazy. Really, I'm blown away every day by the things that people send me. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.